Hello, dear students. So now today we would move ahead in this first chapter of class 9th mathematics, that is number system. So here I have some new questions for today for you. Question number 1 is express each of the following decimals in the form of p by q. You have to write all the decimals. These all are the terminating decimals, isn't it? They all are terminating somewhere. Okay, so you have to express all these terminating decimals in the form of p by q. Okay, so I would be telling you only this one and this one. Okay, rest of the question you would do on your own. Okay, now for writing the given decimal in the form of p by q, you would check how many digits are there after the decimal. Okay, now here if you see, here is the decimal. So now after decimal, how many digits are there? 1 2 3 4. So you would be writing 4 zeros downside, then 1, isn't it? Just check how many digits are there after the decimal. So if you see, after decimal here are 4 digits, 1 2 3 4. So write 4 digits downside and then 0, sorry, then 1. Okay, then upside what you would write? Upside this decimal, if you are removing, if you remove the decimal, what would left? 1 triple 0 1. So this would be a required answer, isn't it? Sorry, triple 0 is there. Okay, so this is how you would express the given decimal, terminating decimal, into the form of p by q. Are you getting this? Okay, now let's say we are to do this fifth one also. Now here if you see, after decimal how many digits are there? 2 digits are there, 1 2. So right here 2 zeros downside, then 1, isn't it? 2 zeros downside, then 1. Now if you remove the decimal from here, what would left upside? 990. So there would be 990, isn't it? 990. So it would be 990 by 100. We have expressed this in the form of p by q. Again, you can simplify it. You can cut the zeros, because the zeros, if are there at the last, you can cut it. But do not cut these zeros, because here the zeros are in between there. Here last, but here the zeros are in between. So you cannot cut. But here in both the way, as well as numerator as well as the denominator, both are having the zeros at the last. So you can cut. So answer would be how much? 99 by 10. Getting it or not? Okay. So this is how you would do the rest of the questions. Okay, just note it down and do. Yes, here I have some new questions for you. Question is, express the following again in the form of p by q. So but here you have the decimal means in the form of non-terminating repeating, in the form of bar. So how do you express such decimals in the form of p by q? Let's say you have to express 0.4 bar in the form of p by q. So how would you express this? You have to express 0.3 bar in the form of p by q. How would you express this? Okay, so let me tell you first one and the third one. So these two I am going to tell you. Rest of the questions you would do and you try yourself. Okay, 0.4 bar and 0.3 bar, sorry, 0.37 bar. Okay, these two questions I'm going to tell you. Rest of the question just try yourself. Okay, note it down. Okay, so now let me start solving the first one. First one was 0.4 bar. Okay, so I can write it as let x is equals to 0.4 bar, means the 4 is going to be repeated here again and again, isn't it? This is how you are writing it, because 4 bar is there, so digit 4 is going to be repeated. Okay, so let's say this is equation number 1. Okay, now what I'm doing, you just count the number of digits under the bar there. How many digits are there under the bar? If you see, under the bar there is only one digit, that is 4. Under the bar there is only one digit, that is 4. So if there is one digit, you would multiply both sides by 10. If there are two digits, so multiply both sides by 100. If there are three digits, multiply both sides by 1000. Isn't it? Okay. So here in this case, I would multiply both the sides by 10. So if I am multiplying it by 10, so it would be, so right here, multiplying both sides by 10. So I would be getting, if I am multiplying by 10, so it would be 10x. So here, if you are multiplying by 10, so 1 4 would come here, because 1 0 in 10 you have 1 0. So if you are multiplying by 10, you have 1 0 there. So one digit would come here. So the decimal would shift one place here. That we have already discussed in the previous classes. If you are multiplying by 2 zeros, so decimal would shift 2 places ahead. If you are multiplied by 1 0, so decimal would shift one place there, isn't it? Getting it or not? So Here you are multiply by 10. So there is only one digit, 10. So this decimal would shift here. So answer would be 4 point. See, this 4 would come here. So 04 means 4 would be there. So 4 point, what is left there now? 4, 4, 4, 4 again, etc. So all these 4s would left there again, because it is unlimited now. You can write as much as you can. These are up to infinity, isn't it? So this is how you have two equations. Okay. Now what we would do? We would subtract equation 1 from equation number 2. Subtract equation 1 from equation number 2. Now we would do equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, the subtract now. 10x minus x would be 9x. Look here, I am subtracting both. 10x minus x would be 9x. Okay, let me write this way. 10x here, and here how much? 4.4444, etc. Then downside I would write x equals to this up 1, 0.4444, etc. So I am subtracting it. So 10x minus x would be 9x, and here if you are subtracting 4 minus 0 would be 4. Then after decimal all are going to cancel. 4 minus 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So nothing you are getting. You would be getting only 0 there. So I would leave it. So there is only 4 now, isn't it? So from here I have the value of x as how much? This 9 would divide there. This 9 is multiplying here, so it would divide there. So I can write x is equals to 4 by 9. So this would be the value of x. So x is what? X is 0.4. So it implies 0.4 bar equals to 4 by 9. So this is how we have expressed this non-terminating repeating decimal in the form of p by q. Isn't it? Getting it or not? So that is how you would solve the rest of the questions also. But one more question let me tell you, that is 0.37 bar. Okay. Before this, just note it down. Here in this next question, if you see, here you have under the bar 2 digits are there. So if there are 2 digits, so you will be multiplying by 100. Isn't it? So here let's say this is x. X is equal to, I am writing here, let x is equals to 0.37. So here 3737 is going to be repeated because the bar is there under, because 37 both are under the bar. So 3737, these all are going to be repeated again and again. Let's say this is equation number 1 now. Now what I would do? I would multiply both sides by how much? 100, because here 2 digits are there under the bar. Okay. So right here multiplying both sides by 100. So if you are multiplying, you would be getting 100 into x, 100x. If you are multiplying by 100, so you are multiplying by 100, so 2 zeros are there, so decimal would shift 2 place here, isn't it? So this decimal would go there, so this 37 would come here. So 037 means 37 would come here, point. So how much is left there? 37, 37, 37, etc. So all these are left there again, because it is unlimited. You can write as much as you can, isn't it? So this decimal is going to shift here. So this 37 I have written here, 0.37373737, as much as you can write. Okay. So that's say this is equation number 2 now. Equation number 2. Now what we would do? We would subtract equation 1 from 2. Write here equation 2 minus equation 1. So if you see, here you have 100x is equal to 37.373737. Here you have x is equal to 0.373737, etc. Okay. Subtract this. 100 minus x. 100 minus x is how much? 99x. Would be equals to 37 minus 0 would be 37 point. This all 0 there now. So only 37 is left here. So x would be equals to this 99 is going to divide there. So it would be 37 by 99. So x was what? X was 0.37. So it implies 0.37 bar is equals to 37 by 99. This is how we would express the given non-terminating decimal expansion into the form of p by q. Okay. Okay, that is all for today. Just try to solve the remaining questions yourself. Okay. That is all for today. Thank you. Have a good day.